Hey everybody, it's Brad back at Riverbend Forge. It's January 9th. We're outside laying on the concrete. We're trying to lay down here and look at this forge. When we looked at this before, I started to cut these wedges. They're down here. Trying to get this wedge out of there. I got one side almost cut free so I can knock it out. And there's one on this other side that we're going to try to knock out today. See if we can drop this tweer off the bottom. We also, last time, we started to free up this slide gate. See the hole there in the side? That helps you adjust your airflow. So as soon as we get the tweer off, then we can start extracting the busted off screws that hold that side plate on the side, or the air gate, and we'll get it opened up. So here we go. You can see there's not a lot of room here. It's not long enough stroke for this Sawzall to get reciprocating up and down or forward and backward. Problem with the Sawzall is it cuts when it pulls back towards the trigger. So when it goes away, it's like a hammer. And on the way back, it cuts. So you might get one or two teeth to cut on that little wedge. That's about all we get. I'm gonna try something else. All right, that's some good news right there. One part of that wedge out of the way. So that'll loosen up the other side if we get this one to break too. This one's going to be a lot more difficult, I think. Luckily, that might just pull out of there. Let's see. Got a pair of vice grips here. Maybe we can. Lock them on. There. We got some movement. Yeah. Woo. There's one of them. That's awesome. That dirty rascal is tough. Been in there a long time though. All right, let's go to the other side. See if we can take the other one out. This is a good chisel, a cold chisel. If you don't have one, you ought to make one or buy one. There's a little tag up there. I'm trying to break that off, and then maybe I can be lucky like the other side, wiggle that shim out. Now it's probably gonna fall because I don't have a third hand to catch this, so I'm gonna pause and get a jack. Maybe it'll fit in there and kind of support it so it doesn't come crashing down totally. All right, we got the jack in here. Yeah, it's overkill, I know, but it's what I got. Probably gonna have to file this back by hand. Cutting it with the chisel didn't work out very well. And I got the double cut half round, and I'm not cussing when I say this. This is what they call double cut bastard file. This is working, just slower than pine tar. The air gate kind of drops out of the weight, so that's not all bad. So we're going to try to separate this from the screen or grill on top to get this tour out. We're almost there. Hey, ha-ha! Yeah, sweet giblets, that's good. So it's just hanging on by the clinker breaker. It's kind of a rocker arm that goes up and punches through that grill so the guy can clean it out. We'll go over that as we go. Oh man, I've been waiting for this day. That is awesome. That is so good. All right, so this lever right here, we got to get it freed up, and then we can drag that tour out. We'll give it a good look-see. I got a little bit of a bolt here, really hard in the dark and the glare of the light. That one bolt that holds that arm on, we'll go get a wrench and maybe some penetrating oil, and we'll see if we can get that out. Then we just pull the levers and straighten them out. We'll be good to go. All right, I got a little Schaefer's penetrating oil. It's pretty good stuff. Kind of hard to get sometimes, but that should, we'll let that soak in for a minute. Kind of foams up. Progress. Support it with one hand, take the bolt out with the other. If you'd have told me that would come out that easy, I'd have been shocked. That is amazing that came out that well. Okay, let's dig this out. I'm so excited. I can't stand it, man. This is good stuff. All right. It'd sure be fun to know when this actually was put under there. Oh, cool, man. That grill is in here. That is, I thought that would stay up there, but this grill, it stayed in there. So now we got to clean all this up. See if we can. Holy catfish. Buffalo Forge is a cool company. They made things that you could rebuild them. I haven't found any new parts for this, but you can see as I'm chiseling this away that they actually designed this so that it could come out or be replaced with another castable part. This arm, and then this grill will come out. So this is truly an ash dump with the grill in it, which I've never had before. Do a little. Tappity tap. Be gentle. Cast is brittle, so you get too rough with it, it'll just break. This part's broke, it looks like. The actual slide gate. This is all cracked through here. So we'll probably V it out and we'll weld it with some nickel rod, welding rod. Either that or stainless. Sometimes stainless works better than the nickel, but not always. And we'll get this welded back together and clean it up good. That's gonna take a little while. Okay, I'm gonna try this little trick. Just use a handheld little saw, see if I can scratch through some of that rusty, ashy, grimy grunt stuff. something that shouldn't be, but I don't think so. When we started, we poured a bunch of oil and stuff down in there earlier this fall, last fall I should say, but I could just never get to it when it was mounted to that cover plate. So this cover plate, if you look down in here, that's where it was. So that plate I thought had the grill in it, but it doesn't. It's part of the tweer. This little spot here seems to be our holdup, so let's put a little more Schaefer's Penetrol in here and see. Give credit where it's due. Let that soak for a little while, and then we'll come back to it. It should just come out, but it's just so rusted in there. This little bar right here goes down and around, and underneath it kind of makes a little saddle, I think. That's what it feels like when I scratch in here. So oh yeah. We got it. See, that little bar hooks right there, and it's just been wedged in there for so long. Like I said, they did a great job designing these because they could rebuild them, put them back together, and get it back to work. It was never intended to sit as long as we've had it sitting. So we have our parts that really everything's apart except for this door, but there's no need to take it apart. It still works. This ash dump literally just works like a dream, like it's supposed to. When I first got it, it was froze up, and I tapped on it a little bit, and then I bumped it every once in a while over the years, and it kept working. So there's no need to tear that apart. But there you go. It's just a box with the hole in the side, let the air in, and this little beauty allows the air to go through, and keeps the coal or the coke up on top so that it can keep burning. So we're gonna get the wire brush and brush some of these parts up. It's a part. We're on the way back to going together and having this fire roar. Well, everybody, it's been a great day. This has been a fun project to do today. It's been something I've wanted done for a long time. So if you like it, subscribe, please. Send it to your friends. Let them see what we're doing. I think it's awesome restoring history and bringing things back to life. And as always, we'll see you in the fire.